Captain Jenna, the data shows there's a barrier around the magnetic field overlap behind the monument. It's not a wall built with the energy that's currently in the environment. It's more like a piece of space has been cut out. What do we do?
The barrier's energy distribution is uneven. Prioritize finding its weakest points. Simone, what's the maximum multiplier you can boost your Rogon to?
3. You said I can't exceed the safety.
Raise it to 5.
The multiplier can go up to 8.7. As long as there's an energy source worthy of this baby, I'll blast this pile of rocks to the moon. Damn, this looks
Use
awesome.
the association stabilizers to lock onto the magnetic field. Force multiple points to synchronize with this area's energy fluctuations. The barrier will have a momentary resistance to them. Then, weak points will appear. Attack immediately.
I'll mobilize the entire fire support of unicorns. But once this is over, I need both of you to provide a report.
The perimeter support is sufficient. Don't let other hunters enter this magnetic field overlap. Unlike the others, this place isn't harmless.
Let's go. I'll get you some of my latest gear. You'll deal lots of damage and be well protected. Actually, the cannon's multiplier can go up to 13.2. Don't tell Jenna.
We're just in time. Captain, let's get going. After 100 years, the backtrackers are finally working together again. We have to make it official. Ta-da! They're brand new Lightseeker uniforms. These are blessed equipment that enhances your strength in combat. I put my all into restoring them.
Peasants and their sense of ceremony.
All right, let's finalize our plan. We can confirm that the magnetic field overlap behind the Holy Sword of the Goddess has Astria Knight Academy, so I marked several points that are suspected flux nexuses.
Our primary objective will be to remove the flux nexuses and send off the Philos fragment. The secondary objective will be to locate Soren. This magnetic field contains an RMFMA. After entering, we might land in different locations and we won't be able to stay in touch. If we get separated, use Astroscience Avenue as a reference point. If you're on the left side of campus, head to the clock tower. If you're on the right side, go to Knight's Hall.
Got it.
A weak point has appeared.
All units, prepare to attack the target.
All of you are early. It seems you're just as eager as I am to go home. Philos' spectrum positioning has been completed. It will descend soon.
Regional transplantation experiments don't require that. This isn't what you told us.
Planet transplantation has an extremely low error tolerance and strict conditions. It's impossible to accomplish through human effort alone. To put it simply, it's nothing more than pure fantasy. But what I'm doing now, the site I'm about to create, it deserves to be called an effective, perfect solution.
You used us! You...
Calm down. This isn't an era where titles and royal authority work. You need to wait. You just need to wait. I will show you true salvation and the beautiful dawn.
Do you think Soren can do it? Or has he gone mad?
Doesn't matter. The ground beneath our feet and the scenery around us are proof.
If this is Philos, then where are the people? Why is it only buildings and objects?
Entities without a life force are the easiest to bring over through the energy exchange. Soren said, this is only temporary.
Do you really believe what he says? Even when he has never seen it himself?
Have you considered another possibility? Perhaps the Philos he summoned is nothing more than an illusion.
Maybe everything we've done was a waste of effort. We took the wrong path. We can't change anything, let alone move.
The sky.
What?
There's a crack in the sky.
Bella, look! This is my home!
So close, those bastards.
Xavier, a straight-A student back to school?
I'm not the only straight-A student doing that.
Wanderers and aircraft. Soren really went all out.
The backtrackers should be here. They haven't appeared yet.
I found a nail. This a password?
This place, the magnetic field fusion is accelerating.
well.
The backtrackers. Hide and don't move. I'll hold them off while you find a chance to.
No.
It's not a request.
Savior. Wait, she's also here.
Go. Don't be stubborn.
Be quick. See you in 10 seconds.
Right on time. New clock tower memory?
Since we're back at an old spot, being more dramatic is understandable.
I guess causing a commotion is the best way to commemorate going back to school. Soren.
Clock tower. We're Knight's Hall, right? During our days of astronaut, those were the two spots you had to choose when you had an emergency. I'm glad my farewell victory didn't go to waste.
What did you do to Knight's Hall?
Don't worry. I'm fair. We're fair to you. That's why what they're dealing with now is what you'll face as well.
Let's go. Astria Knight Academy's Flux Nexus. Tell me where it is.
The passage has already been opened. Soon, I'll take everyone home. Phelos's descent can't be stopped, Xavier. No matter how powerful you are, you're still a human. And humans can't play tug-of-war with the power of an entire planet.
Humanity's strength is more than enough to bring you down.
Isn't it pointless?
Isn't the self-destruct module in the suppressor pointless? When you modified it, you intended to use it at a critical moment. Isn't this the perfect time?
You think I won't activate it?
What are you waiting for?
I'm waiting for the last moment. I'll let you witness the moment of my victory. I saved Phelos when no one else could. I killed the unkillable Xavier. These represent my crowning victory.
I'm not going to wait with you. Activate the self-destruct module or die by my sword. Pick one. You're not as insane as you think you are.
Don't look at me like that. You two and your teacher. You looked at all of us with that same expression. It's as if commoners like us were worthy of encouragement once we entered the Astrionite Academy. As if we deserved some pity. Someone who dedicated everything to a corrupt royal family. Someone who can't see how commoners bear the burden of Philos' sins. The grandest knight of the kingdom and Astria, bathed in glory, a role model I admired and revered. A rotten Philos like this is beyond redemption.
He was the type to prepay tuition for students with financial difficulties. Have you forgotten what you said when you first entered the academy?
I still had faith back then. I believed in you, him, the king, but all of you destroyed our trust again and again. Even the backtrackers never treated me as a real member.
You used to be the smartest person in the backtrackers.
Of course, you don't need to tell me that.
The backtrackers aren't a squadron of knights. We didn't recruit people based on the roles they could fulfill. You have a mind that surpasses most, yet you were willing to conduct feasibility trials for our undeveloped ideas. Maybe you forgot that the people who invited you to be our companion were us.
So what? Isn't it more ironic that you're bringing this up now? You were the first to invite me, and the first to cast me aside. And now, I can do what you can't.
You still don't get it. The backtrackers don't lack strength. They don't lack wisdom either. What everyone needed was a companion on the same wavelength, not a nifty gadget. You didn't need to prove that you were a useful tool.
Savior, are you throwing pity at me again? I hate the way you look at everyone. It's like they're nothing but mutts. You...
No need. I think I know where it is.
There was some big guy ready to ambush us in Knight's Hall. Good thing the three of us aren't pushovers. We killed it.
Only Sullivan and I were doing the fighting.
I threw a bunch of bombs at it. They served as a distraction.
We checked 2 possible Flux Nexus locations along the way. Neither of them were real.
Astria's Flux Nexus is the holy sword of the goddess.
What?
Soren, that damn mutt. How much humiliation do we have to go through before he's satisfied?
Wow, the most dangerous bomb was hidden in the safest place all along.
Let's go. We'll destroy it and send Astria back.
Wait! Xavier! Are you really going to destroy the monument? Can you still call yourself a Grandest Knight? The Holy Sword of the Goddess isn't just a symbol of Astria Knight Academy. It's the royal family's greatest honor. Have you forgotten what it represents?
Calm down. You look like a goose that lost a fight and got its feathers plucked.
You and Soren can die together.
Is destroying the monument the only way?
The knights who protected Philos left behind their swords and beliefs. It wasn't so that the future generations could admire their glory. The only legacy the monument must remember is the duty to protect. Destroying it is also for that sake.
I understand.
I have no objections.
From now on, the Sword of Traceback doesn't serve kings or nations. It fulfills one's choices. Let it rest, Your Majesty. Don't stop. Leave it to me. I'm here. The energy blockage caused by the planet's descent being interrupted was enough to destroy all of Lincoln. I had no choice but to use brute force. And I can only use that power without the suppressor. I can thank Soren for this. Otherwise, it would have been impossible to easily destroy the suppressor. By the stars above. In the 215th year since leaving our homeland, Operation Backtrack's second protocol has failed due to force majeure. Traceback 2's core has been destroyed. A return voyage is impossible. Our next step is to initiate the third protocol. We shall seek the power of limited backtracking to ensure Philos returns to a time when its core had yet to be extinguished. With the stars as our witness and light-seeking as our testament, we swear before Astria's glory. We have never betrayed our original purpose.
We have never betrayed.
May Philos prosper under eternity's divine gaze.
May Philos prosper under eternity's divine gaze.
Casualties reported as of. The large-scale energy fluctuation from 3 days ago was not a Wanderer outbreak. Experts believe it might be related to the deep space tunnel.
No matter how powerful Soren is, he couldn't possibly cause a commotion this big. He probably just took advantage of this anomaly. Yeah. Don't worry. Isaiah will keep a close eye on him. The light's about to turn green. I'm blaming Isaiah for this. You better stay away from him. It's a suggestion.
Oh, you're visiting the graves too?
Whose graves are you visiting?
For the homeland I can't return to. Of course, visiting the graves isn't the right way to put it, but I can't think of anything else right now.
He's the one who insisted on being here, not me.
There seems to be something here. I can't pull it out. Sully, come here.
We might have missed a flux nexus. I'll handle this. Sword.
No. Oh, no, 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 no. Isn't this the legendary king's sword that's depicted in the mural at Knight's Hall?
According to the reports, Taurus recently discovered a fragment of a mysterious relief depicting a human face on Wave Chaser Island. It's just off the coast of Verona. Experts from the Institute of Cultural Artifacts have concluded that the relief fragments most likely belong to the underwater ruins that were discovered in 2034. After a decade, relics supposedly from Lemuria have resurfaced, which have sparked intense online discussions. Experts state that further verification is needed to confirm whether the fragments truly belong to Lemuria.
Speaking of which, does Lemuria actually exist? Many years have passed since the initial discovery, but the research hasn't gotten far.
Maybe Lemuria is a seed from an alternate dimension. Aliens are implanting their civilization into Earth.
That relief fragment looks old, though. Do aliens like that?
According to the analysis, there's a 34.3% chance it's from an alien civilization, and a 58.8% chance it's a Lemurian artifact.
Whoa. So you're saying there might be Lemurians living among us? Would they look exactly like humans?
From an evolutionary and ecological standpoint, a humanoid form is the most suitable choice for the current world. But
maybe they're human during the day, and at night they transform into mermaids that soak in bathtubs.
Lemurians need seawater and deep sea pressure. An ordinary bathtub probably wouldn't meet their needs. There were more from other areas just 2 hours ago. My data entries are endless.
Don't even mention the reports. My fragile heart can't take anymore. I need a massage for my mind, body, and spirit.
The number you dialed is busy right now. Please try again later. The call has been connected. Raphael will serve you now. The signal here is terrible, which means video calls will lag. And what if you see me looking like a hot mess? You take a picture and make fun of me. Anyway, did something happen? Why are you calling me? Good question. But first, why do I hear waves on your end? I knew I couldn't hide it from you, though. I was planning to call you after you finished work. I didn't expect you to beat me to it. There's... Right. So...
The number you dialed is busy right now. Please try again later.
We have arrived at Wave Chaser Port. Passengers, please gather on the main deck if you wish to disembark.
Gaia Biotech personnel sealed off the area where fragments were found. We can't investigate it for now. They got it yesterday. I heard they had to negotiate with the archaeological team from the Institute of Cultural Artifacts for a while. Supposedly, Ever challenged the archaeological team's findings and claimed their results were inconclusive due to the abnormal magnetic fields. And Ever possesses the most advanced protocore equipment that can be used for scientific research in any environment. So... In coastal areas, anomalous situations at sea aren't uncommon. We have plenty of experience dealing with them. However, this one is unusual. What everyone's most worried about is whether there's a risk of triggering tsunamis and other disasters. Gaia Biotech closed off the relevant zone for that. They claim it's necessary for their scientific expedition preparations. It's mentioned in their permit. Okay, I'll head back and submit the report. I almost forgot. Because of the magnetic field anomalies, the island's cell service has been kind of bad. If the comms channels don't work, you can find me at the port. You can also toss a bottle into the ocean or use seagulls to deliver messages.
They delivered your message ages ago, cutie. You don't need to go that far. Just feed them. I've been doing it for 2 weeks, and even the super dumb seagulls know obedience means getting food. Ever since you decided to be a cute tree branch. Yup. I didn't expect the waves to deliver you so quickly. I thought I was seeing things. What could possibly happen to me? I doubt the locals would kidnap me and, you know, lock me in a dark room until I finish 100 paintings. Hey, wait! It's getting dark. What work do you have to do?
ever won't let anyone in. The relief fragment isn't from this seabed. It belongs to Whalefall City. That was Whalefall Acropolis. Although we used to live there, it's not a royal capital. After all these years, this is the first time Lemurians have discovered artifacts from it. For Lemurians, the ocean holds no secrets. And there's no sea on this planet that bears a trace of Whalefall City. Legend says it was torn away from Lemuria one day. It vanished from our world. More or less. When the relief fragments appeared, the Lemurians in Verona checked the seabed. There was a small section of structures belonging to an unknown civilization emerging from the seabed, but they couldn't approach it. Gaia Biotech has been here for 3 days. They've run themselves ragged trying to get into Whalefall City. Of course, they always come back empty-handed. To enter Whalefall City, you need to use more mysterious, ancient, devout methods. I'm still unsure about it, but I believe it won't reject its actual citizens. It's almost time. Do you want to attend a ceremony with me? Yes, now. It's a remarkable ceremony in various myths, and maybe it's perfect for the legendary Whalefall City. Is the Sea Moon ceremony ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for you.
I'm Raphael's butler. We met at the antique shop. My apologies. I wasn't able to reveal my true identity during our first meeting, but please believe me when I say that I and many other Lemurians are genuinely delighted to meet you.
He's saying he doesn't need to keep secrets now, so he can welcome you properly.
I run an antique-themed bed and breakfast on the island. The scenery is lovely and the food is good. Why don't you stay there tonight? Maybe you've already heard a legend or two about it. However, today's ceremony is different.
Yes, she's the focus of today's ceremony. She'd like it if we called her Aunt Coralia. She's looking forward to this. The Sea Moon ceremony guides each Lemurian back to the ocean, back to their homeland. Having shed their physical bodies, those souls will journey to Lemuria's true resting place, Whalefall City. Not all deaths are the same. With the songs of their people and the ritual's power, the deceased melts into the sea, and life takes on a new form. But if they die on land, their life force remains trapped within their fragile remains. Being unable to return to the sea is painful for Lemurians. Maybe, assuming they can find the way back to Whalefall City.
The moon has reached its apex.
Follow me. This is the final step of the ceremony. When the blessings of our people connect with the ocean's will, Whalefall City opens its path to the children of the sea. May the wave letter guide her.
May the wave letter guide her to find rest in Whalefall City. May she be reborn in a wave's embrace.
The last person who saw Whalefall City died over 1,000 years ago. And as I said before, Lemurians aren't certain if they can return. It's been lost for centuries, but Whalefall City is where every Lemurian heart yearns to be. It's the place where our souls ultimately rest. Over countless years, this yearning gradually transformed into a comfort as intangible as a dream. So, today's ceremony is different. That was her final gift to us, and it's her dying wish. There was still some time before her Seamoon ceremony would be officially held, but she couldn't wait any longer. She wanted to test whether the path back to Whalefall City still existed. Should she return, the wave letter will bear her echo home. morning. This restaurant has been part of the bed and breakfast for years, you know. On Wave Chaser Island's restaurant list, it's in the top 3. You should try more of their dishes. The front pages are just standard dishes. If you want to try the specialties, you need to go to the back. Do you see the beach down there? As soon as you place your order, they'll send someone to the beach to dig for crabs, which are caught and prepared on the spot. I heard my old butler left quite the impression when he first tried this dish. You'll find out soon enough.
I wouldn't order it if I were you. I had 8 nightmares the night after I ate that.
We should order one. Then you won't eat the other dishes we ordered.
Raphael, miss, can I join you today? I promise I won't disturb you while you're doing important stuff. I'll be on my best behavior.
After breakfast, the Miss and I are heading out. We might encounter some danger.
I won't be too close when I follow you. And if there's danger, I'll run away. This is the perfect chance for me to go outside. If I just sit around and do nothing, I might get too anxious and struggle to breathe. Not exactly. Everyone else is waiting for a response from the Sea Moon ceremony, and I know the wave letter will only arrive when it gets dark and the tide comes in, but I can't sit still.
I'll give you the time it takes to finish this bowl. So, I suggest you really think about whether or not you want to be our tag-along for your vacation.
Huh? Oh! Didn't you guys have something important to do?
You're right. And doesn't Miss Hunter have something important to do? So you can only wait and see. Yes, but my circumstances are the same as yours. Gaia.
If you think about it, you two have the same target. Doesn't that mean you have the same goal?
You're a smart cookie. Hunters can't freely interfere with Gaia's scientific expedition. That's basically a rule in human society. But a Lemurian wanting to return to the sea certainly doesn't need anyone's permission. What do you think? Among the 3 people here, all 3 are clever.
Huh? What are you two talking about?
It's grown-up business. I'm not telling you. Not something from the island.
This could be an opportunity to push past the sculpture's originally conservative style.
It's better to preserve some of those sharp angles.
Oh? Ha! It's you! I was wondering who else on this island could have eyes sharper than mine. Our minds are always in an artistic perspective. It's boring and not surprising. Raphael, don't you think?
Unconventional art needs non-artistic advice?
Exactly. Obliteration is one of many tools when it comes to art. Oh, I know! You need to balance order and obliteration.
You see it, right? That's a tentacle from Whale Fall City.
Whether it is or isn't doesn't matter to the art. I made the choice to devote my life to pursuing the limitations of art. I believed that finding Lemuria's lost treasures would lead me to the end. But over the years, I realized how narrow-minded I was. As long as the world continues to turn, life will never cease to exist. And so long as life exists, art won't have an end. Order is a temporary framework. Breaking it forms the underlying essence of life's perpetual renewal. It's like...
Lemurian's fate, to wander for all eternity.
The freest fish in the sea can't stop swimming.
Let's go. If we stay any longer, he'll think our breathing is annoying.
The sculpture looks disheveled, but his thoughts are surprisingly profound. He's like my grandfather. Raphael, do you have a last wish?